Yo, it's your boy DBJ.
It's your boy Tim.
It's your boy D.
It's your boy Brent.
It's your boy Bo.
And together we are Views from the Sip. Man, how y'all boy feel about child support, bro?
What you mean, bro?
Like, let's say a nigga tell a girl straight up, I don't want you to have my baby. For whatever reason, I don't want to have a child with you.
But you got a pregnant already.
You already got a break?
Yeah, like as soon as she find out, she like, bro.
Well, these little abortion laws, shit, don't.
I mean, like, I'm saying though, do you think he should still be on child support if he don't want to pay for the baby? Like he's saying straight up, I don't want to have a baby with you.
It's hard to say you don't want to have a baby with somebody when you don't had a baby with them already.
I say, yeah, he deserves to be on child support. The reason I say that is because you know the risk when you have unprotected sex. That's a part of the game. You live by the sword.
Okay,
having sexual encounter, period.
Okay,
you know that there's a possibility you can have a child after that. So you gotta accept the consequences.
Okay, so like, what if we cut the whole abortion law shit? Like, we take that out of the picture.
That she can get an abortion.
She can.
Okay.
It ain't like that in every state.
No.
Some states
See, I'm saying take that out of the picture.
Some states you still can.
You still can't receive it, I think.
Yeah.
It can.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay. Maybe for now.
Either way, I'm saying if the dude tell you straight up, I don't want to have a child with you because of whatever reason, we're not gonna make a beautiful child. You ugly. I just hit. I don't want to have a child. I don't want to pay for it. I don't have the means. Whatever reason he gives as the don't want to have a child with you, and you have it anyway, knowing he doesn't want to be involved.
When you could have abortion.
When you could have did that,
could have planned B.
Should he still have to pay child support?
Because if you're not gonna be there, then pay the child support.
But he said he wasn't gonna be there.
That's fine. So you pay the child support. You this still your child.
But what about? Okay,
you don't have to be there.
So is he still a deadbeat?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh no, he's a deadbeat. It's still her choice to have a child with or not. She have it.
Even though he said he don't want to have it.
Yeah.
It's 50-50, but it really ain't. Cause
even though he's saying I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm saying it's a 50-50 thing when you go in and have sex. But like her decision to abort it or not really ain't 50-50. It should be.
So you want to know, should men have more say?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, is it fair though?
I'm saying it's fair because if you can decide not to be in a child's life, that's your decision. You decide not to do this on you.
But you also
you also decide to lay with her and have a child. So you still got to
okay, I'm saying
I'm gonna go off what AD said.
Go ahead.
He knew he could have had a child by sleeping with her.
Yeah.
After he tells her I don't want to have a child, she knows that he's not gonna be in her life, so she can abort it off of that.
She's choosing for the child that your father's not gonna be in your life. I knew going in he's not gonna be here. I still chose
to have a child.
I understand it. Still had a child, but you still got to pay child support. You could not be in a child's life and still pay child support. It's people out there that ain't never met their dad in their life, but they know their dad's name because they come on a check every month for child support.
But
we can get that, but like, is it fair?
What about the people?
You have to pay child support? Yes.
What about the people who,
without both parties, you would never have a child?
Or should the woman just be
I was just about to say,
okay, we ain't gonna have it. I'm gonna give the man the estimate.
Because you're putting yourself in a situation knowing that he's not gonna be here.
It's still she don't care about him not being there. We talking about child support.
But see, you're making her not care about it. I'm saying something. Everybody doesn't pay child support.
But we talking about child support strictly though, right?
Yeah, I'm saying.
So the father cannot be involved in child's life, and her going through that, she's accepting it. She said, when they have sex, she come out and say, "Hey, I'm pregnant." He said, "Hey, I'm not gonna be around. You should get aborted. I'm not gonna be in the child's life."
This was a one-time.
This was a one-time thing.
You trying to make it a lifetime thing?
Exactly right. So if she goes on to decide to have a child, she knows that he's not going to be in her life because he said that verbatim. Yeah. She knows that at 5 o'clock in the morning when the baby waking up crying, he's not going to be there to help get the baby and all stuff like that. She's accepted that.
Yeah.
He still has a responsibility to pay child support to help support their child because without those two going in and having sex, then you wouldn't have had the baby in the first place.
So the choice to have sex is 50-50, but the choice to have a child or not is not 50-50.
The child is already there. It's a result of having a child.
But you still gotta go 9 months to have a child.
Yeah.
She can abort the child. I'm saying, at the point when you realize you're pregnant, you don't have the child yet.
But see, this I'm saying
we talking about that point. We ain't talking about after he actually had a child.
What I'm saying is you know that's the nature of the game. You know going in that after you get her pregnant, the decision is solely up to her whether to have an abortion or not. You can tell whatever you want to.
Do you think that's fair?
I'm just saying
I
about
think
this.
it's fair.
Okay, how about this? Because I'm just speaking solely on it being fair. Okay, y'all go in. Both of y'all go in. One night stand.
Mm-hmm.
She says she's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
You are ready to have this child.
Mm-hmm.
She says to you, I don't want to have a child with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then gets an abortion.
Mm-hmm.
That's the nature of the game. I knew that was the rules before I started playing.
But you want
I'm not the one that's getting the abortion done to me or not getting the abortion done to me. So therefore, this for example, this
That's
is
my seed though, bro. I want my seed
Like, I'm
to
just
develop.
talking about the fact.
I'm talking about
He wanted his seed,
the
bro.
one his seed to develop.
I understand it, but it's not your choice. You know,
Man, my
after
seed ain't my choice.
you know
My
after
seed
you,
not my choice.
you know after
Wow,
you
folks,
get
you put that on the post.
you know after you get that girl pregnant, the ball is no longer in your court. You know
playing
that.
full court, bro.
Right there.
So when
I'm playing full court.
But don't both people supposed to
This
raise
ain't
a
no.
child?
This ain't no make it take.
in theoretically, ideal world, yeah.
Ideal world, both parties are supposed to raise a child.
So
in the ideal world, both parties are supposed to pay for the child.
Listen, in the ideal world, both parties are supposed to pay for the child, take care of the child. So
Well,
if you have, so listen, so
paying her child.
So if you have that, if you get that girl pregnant and you don't want to be a part of life, she's like, well, in the ideal world, two parents are supposed to be raising this child. Just because you don't want to be involved, you can still pay for the child and just keep doing what you do, just as long as you get your check. And I'll just provide everything else for the child.
But in real life, shit don't play out like that.
What I'm saying, folks, I can understand how much pressure there would be to go on that table by yourself and get that abortion done. By yourself.
Well, he ain't got to be by himself. He can go.
No, you're not physically getting it done to you.
Oh.
So that's way more pressure on that chick. Because she like, yeah, you talking about you don't want to have a kid, but I'm the one that's going to actually have to lay on the table and get stuff done to me.
I think it's a lot of pressure knowing you have to raise a person, knowing that the father of the child is not going to be here.
Yeah. So
And
that's
I think that's more pressure than anything though. Like accepting it, like knowing it. Nigga just said, "Shit, you can have it if you want to. I'm not fucking with it."
But then too, we also
everybody don't get put on.
Do you think it's a way? Because I don't think money is a right way of raising a child. Whether it's just giving them money or just
right? The
You-
absence,
you-
the
yeah.
absence of a father. Like you're
That's
knowingly
like-
saying your dad's gonna be absent, but it's gonna be okay.
because you have money and stuff like that.
But
But it's like, do you think there's a way to make the man spend time with the child instead of having to send? Look, it's like they make sure you spend that money on the child.
money
Is there a way that they can make sure you spend that time with the
You
child?
don't have
instead of
because
spending money?
just like that's her choice whether to have the child or to not have a child due to abortion, it's his choice to be a part of that child's life, whether if she does decide to have a child or not. That's his choice too.
But I'm saying the money part is not his choice.
No.
So I'm saying, why don't they make it to where his time is not his choice instead of the money not being his choice?
Because
That's a good one.
you can't make quality time. So like, for example, if they force you to be with somebody, if I don't want to be here and I gotta sit here with Brent every day and I don't want to be with you, does it really matter if they're making me spend time?
I
Because
think it does. I think eventually you're gonna realize, like, I might as well do something.
you can hope that, but somebody can be sitting there like, alright, I
They
got
got
2
the
hours,
idea, though,
I'm gonna sit here 2 hours.
instead of
Yeah, I can see that. Like in the beginning, I feel like they really don't want to be there.
I've been here 2 hours, alright, Chef, I'm gonna holler at you, man.
No, like, they
I'm
don't
out.
community service out
Like something like that though, for real. Cause like in the beginning, I feel like it might go like that, but I think over time, you're gonna eventually be like,
Yeah, you
man,
gotta-
I might as
So
well.
you saying that the
Every
child-
month
you can
for
hope
18 years, you gotta spend some time here.
Yeah.
I understand it. I just feel like
I mean, I know it's a hope. I know everybody ain't gonna just be like,
That is
it with it.
somebody,
Like,
niggas go to work every day because your boss make you spend time at work, but people don't enjoy being there. People don't do quality work. So just because you're going to spend time with your child, I mean you're gonna spend quality time with your
just
child.
'cause
You just go clock in and clock out.
Well, I'm saying you gotta think about the child, like the child be running around, you watching it.
I mean, but
You saying that?
still watching it grow up, basically.
yeah.
But I think
Still with it.
I think even though, and it's not as many. I would hope not, but it's some moms who don't spend quality time with the children they live with.
True. But
But
going back,
they have them all the time.
I understand that. And then too, going back to what you said when you were saying that basically you can't decide on. I honestly feel like we're missing the fact of just because you have an abortion don't mean it's completely over with. It's completely over with for the guy, but for the girl, it's a bunch of psychological stuff that still goes into that or whatnot after you have the abortion. Like they still messed up in the head. It's like, dang, I just killed this child. Like it's a bunch of stuff that goes into that. It's not just okay, we killed a baby. I'm gone back to living my life. You back to living your life. We out.
You don't think that like the guy thinks about that at all?
Not as much, nope. Cause why is it such an easy option for him to say, look here, I ain't trying to raise no kid, go on and off it. Go and get an abortion.
What if she said the same thing?
Because he realized the situation wasn't gonna be the best.
I feel like anybody could say that though. Like a chick could say that she doesn't want to have a child because this is a bad time in her life to have a child. Like she wants her career.
It
Right
definitely can go both ways.
But I'm just talking about the fairness of it. That's the only thing I'm talking about.
You saying if the chick wants the
I'm
abortion,
saying, I'm saying if a chick says, no, my career is more important right now, I don't want to go that route, so we're not going that route. Versus a guy saying, I'm not ready to do that with you, I don't want to do this with you. I'm just talking about the fairness of it. Not like in the ideal, picture perfect, that's just how it goes. I'm just talking fairness.
I honestly feel like if you're not the one that's having the procedure done to you, at the end of the day, you don't have a say so. I think that's the fairest thing about it.
So the only procedure that I can control with my seed is vasectomy.
You can choose not to have sex.
You can
with
choose to have
No. I said
pretty
procedure.
safe.
I said procedure.
I mean, you said procedure, but you could choose not to have sex. You won't be in the situation.
I get that. She could have chose too.
Exactly, but she's choosing to have a kid.
She could have chosen not to have sex with me if she didn't want to have a kid with me.
She said she wanted to have a kid. We
And
talking
you
about
could decide that.
That is true.
Exactly. She didn't have to lay down on me if she didn't want to have a kid with me.
And you didn't have to lay down on if you don't want to have a kid with her. Same thing.
That's a
The
50-50
point of
lead.
DJ saying
That's a
she.
50-50.
you're
No,
saying-
wait. DJ said she wants her career over the child.
Yeah.
In that situation, she knew she didn't have to sleep with me.
I get what
She
you
could have got pregnant from
But
that.
physically, let's not act like they're not having a child
Like,
in their
they're the one that's
I'm not acting
killing.
like that.
No, I'm saying that the part part they need in having sex, that's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
And I'm saying either way on whichever perspective she has, like I want to have a baby or I don't want to have a baby. Same thing with the dude. I want to have a baby. I don't want to have a baby. I'm saying if that's a 50-50 meet, why isn't it a 50-50?
Because the guy isn't the one that's physically carrying the
Should there
child.
be more alternatives, like besides the child support? Should
It's
there be-
adoption. You got adoption.
No. When the man or the woman don't want to be in a child's life, if they are financially stable enough to pay for a child support, stuff like that, should there be another option, like monthly time you have to spend with the child?
No.
And then too, me
It
personally,
can be an option.
and
I
then
don't
too,
think it should be up.
then too, like I know for a fact there are people out there who do co-parent well. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a child. Me and you, it was a one night thing. Then we weren't meant to be for long term.
Yeah.
But I understand
And we
because
have a child.
the consequence of me having sex with you led to a child. So the child is, I hate to call it a consequence, but that's a byproduct of us having sex.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not together, but I am going to spend time with them, do whatever.
Yeah.
That's a good situation. But what I'm saying is, if you don't want to do that, then if you don't want to spend time, Uncle Sam's gonna want you to spend money.
Okay, so I got a question. What about the dude that's willing to spend time, but they still put him on child support?
Then that's
He's still spending money, spending time.
Is that fair?
I don't think that's fair.
No, that's
I think, but
that's
then
system
too,
failure.
but
That's
then too,
system failing.
just because you spend time and you're not offering financial support.
No, I'm saying he's offering a little bit of financial
Okay,
when he
Brent
needs
just
to.
made
Then I
a
understand.
point with it.
But I understand that. I'm agreeing with that. If you spending time, you doing everything you got to do as a parent, she still puts you on child support. I don't think you need to be on child support.
Why isn't that fair?
Because that's the system failing.
You said why? I said that is fair.
No, I'm saying, why isn't it fair if she still can't put you on child support even though you're spending quality time
Because-
and doing what you're supposed to do?
Why isn't
Like
it fair
child-
that she can't put you on
That
child
she
support?
Why
can.
isn't it fair that she can put you on child support?
Because you
Because
actually
you're doing what
I
you're
mean,
supposed to do. but
by
she still-
the letter of the law, that's just how the law is written, and she has the right to do so.
Uh-huh.
Do I think it's right? No, I don't think that's fair. If you're doing everything as a man, you're
I think
supposed to do.
DJ saying explain both situations.
It's
Why
too-
No,
you
I'm
think-
saying, I'm just saying, if it's okay for her to put you on child support and you don't want to be there, why isn't it okay for her to put you on child support and you do want to
Because
be?
it's two different situations.
Because you're actually doing everything that would require a child. She's taking it, supposedly, we know people misuse a child support check, but supposedly you are paying your child support check to take care of the daily needs of that child for that month.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are not on child support, but you're still already taking care of the daily needs of that child, there's no need to put you on child support because you're already doing the things that child support will be used for. Make sense?
No, that makes sense. I was just trying to talk about the fairness of.
I mean, if you're doing everything that you're supposed to, then I don't see the need to.
Unless you just want some money.
Yeah, unless you just want to be a butthole or not. I don't want to say a butthole, but
No.
most of the time, in my experience, speaking from my experience with people that I know who are men who doing what they gotta do, taking care of their business for their child, spending time with them, picking them up, taking them to practice, paying for Pampers, diapers, field trips, and all stuff like that, and they still get put on child support. It's a personal beef between the mother and the father.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, that's when they put them
I
on
think we
child
need to have a
support.
checks and balance type thing with this, because I think a man should like there should be an account or something like where you can monitor what the spendings are being on.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's fair. You know, at least let me know if I'm paying this money. First of all, let's use that same example. If she decides to have this child, even after I've said you should have an abortion, the money that I'm spending for child support, there needs to be a tab saying, okay, $75 that you spent for this went towards daycare.
Mm-hmm.
Yada, yada, yada that you spent went towards this.
Like-
I think, let's have checks and balances of what the money went to.
On both sides,
What you mean on both sides?
What you mean?
the woman write hers and men, like that's all in one.
No, that's the child support. When you, as the
I'm
man,
saying like she split half and half. Like the tab is on the man, but she can also have a tab for her half too.
No, she
No,
would get a
I-
half.
because she
The
would have a
half that she's getting comes from you. That's the child support.
That's the child support.
You're just saying like the expenses that she makes using the
using
child
the
support
child
money
support money.
should only be used for
So
certain
if
things.
you get a girl pregnant and then she has a child and the girl puts you on child support, right?
Yeah.
The money that you pay that for child support, she has to budget and say, okay, $100 that you gave me of that child support went towards daycare. The next whatever amount went towards this. That went towards that. That way you know she's not spending your child support money getting the nails done,
That's
hair
the thing
done.
though, that's what I'm saying. If I don't see her half going into it, she might just be messing my money off.
I mean, if her half, supposedly her half should be going to still towards child
But if
support.
all you see is yours, then you know it's being spent right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If everything is still
Yeah,
up,
right.
You're not holding her accountable.
Yeah,
You're
I see what
just
you're saying.
being accountable.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Makes sense.
So how you feel about like, okay, let's say in a lot of instances where, you know, if it's a single parent household and the child support money is being spent on things like rent and utilities, do you feel like those are like decisions she made that maybe she's in a situation where she shouldn't be, like her budget is not where it should be for where she's living, like she's
Oh, definitely. She's definitely above
like
her means.
she's above her means in a way. Like she's saying that you're paying so that they would have somewhere to live, but you shouldn't actually be paying for that. You should actually only be paying for
Stuff for the child.
clothes, food.
Well, I take that. You can't say it like that because a place for your child to live is something you should pay for.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say
That's
I would hope that all my bread go to stuff like clothes, maybe even food, like stuff tangible for the child.
Yeah, like
But at the same time, I want my baby to have a place to live. So let's say some stuff happened, her car break down, she had to spend extra money on her car to get that fixed, stuff like that, and so she came up short on rent.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I wouldn't mind her taking some of my child support money to make sure she had rent.
I
Because
would-
my
I would
child is
do
going to be in the house. So I want my child to have a house to live under. So that means you got to take a little bit of child support money to help pay rent, then do what you got to do.
Okay.
And then maybe when you draw up the child support contract, you could say, my money can be used, besides these things, can also be used in case of emergency for rent, yada, 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 yada. Maybe that could be something you could draft up yourself too. When you first write up your contract for child support. I mean, I don't know how child support works. I ain't never know child support.
oh, well, mine go to rent first.
You said what now?
I would want mine to go to rent first.
Yeah. But my thing is too, I want her to be actively trying to pursue gaining like a good amount of income too.
Yeah.
I don't be
like,
living off my child support check, but if you come up on an emergency and you need to use it, then cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, in the balance, what's the main thing? The very most important thing for your child is to have a place to live. Like, staying out in the cold and stuff like that ain't good for a child.
True.
So I prefer my money to go to there than to the Pampers and stuff, because like, you can handmade Pampers and stuff. You can figure out ways to do things like that without money.
Like you said, you can. It's easy to hustle up $35 versus $700, $800,
Yeah, I'd rather just go to something that actually needs first.
So let me ask you
But then too, what if she cap out and then just go dumb like that? You paying for rent? I want to stay at the King Edwards Hotel.
Well, I mean, my amount don't change. The amount stays the same.
So
it's not true.
Which
Your
one?
amount can go up.
No, I'm talking about it comes out of my check a certain percentage, right?
Your amount can go up for not paying it.
Nah, if she want to go cap out with just my rent, then
She's
she
gonna ask her if she want.
if she just want to go cap out my rent, my money just on rent, she got to pay for all the diapers and stuff. Like, she still has to pay for the other stuff.
I agree with that.
So do you think it's fair? Like, let's say you have a child and y'all not together, you paying child support, and like, let's say you in college or something, and you end up going to the league. Do you feel like the amount of child support that you pay should increase based off how much you're making now, or should it stay at what it was? Even like if they were comfortable, if everything was fine, like with the amounts that you were giving, like let's say you're paying $2,000 a month. Now you're in the league and she's asking for $200,000 a month. Do you feel like you should have to pay $200,000 a month?
I understand both sides of the coin with that one. Because for one, y'all was doing fine on the bread that I was getting, y'all paying it first. Y'all was living, everything was good, it's fine. Just because I made more money, now you want more money.
Yeah.
The other side of the coin that I also agree with, if we were a family unit and I made that bread, I would be spending more on my child too. So, say if I'm in the league now and I'm able to, for my child's sweet 16 birthday party, get them bread. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna give you a new car, I'm gonna give you all this stuff. Because I
still don't want this motherfucker.
Yeah, I was up about that.
Are you saying in this case I still don't want the baby, or just?
I mean, if you want to,
still
you
want
want
to
spend money regardless.
But see, and I was gonna say, even if you did, I would just say, if I had the money, I would do that for my child. I wouldn't have to give that to you, because what you're getting is fine. Everything bonus, every sweet 16, every car, every item that you get, every gift, that's on me. That has nothing to do with me giving you $200,000.
I think the child support can have a limit, and if I want to give extra, like you're saying, then I can give extra.
Yeah, but see,
Like
that's
the actual amount coming out of my check can be limited.
But
It might not be a small limit.
But see,
It
no,
can be-
I
it
would-
don't have to be the exact same limit I was on, but it can be like it can go up. But
I'm
like,
not even saying add that to my child support. I'm saying these are things that I'm doing.
that's what I'm saying.
on
The
my own.
extra is something you want. You feel
This
like you
isn't
want to
isn't
give.
anything that I'm contributing to her.
Yeah.
She doesn't see this. And then even the whole concept with the family, I don't want to be a family. You're not my wife. Like, we have nothing. We created a child together.
No, I'm talking about strictly for the child.
No, but I'm saying like the whole concept of the whole, if we were a family, there's no family. There's me, and then there's you,
But
and then there's our child.
Well, I'm saying, maybe family was not the right word. If our child wasn't living with me, and I'm paying a certain amount, and everything is cool, fine, and then I go to the league, start making way more money, and then my child lives with me, I want my child to have the same life experiences and same financial level as if they were living with me. So even though I'm way in the league playing somewhere else and my child's over there, I want my child to still feel like that. Now,
Even if you don't want the child, I think
no,
that's
he talking about, he just said that you want the child.
Yeah, I'm saying this is
Oh,
either
you
way.
want
This
it.
either way.
But
And so then, and I understand that whether there be, and I want my child to have that, whether it's with me paying child support or me giving like gifts on my own.
Yeah.
So the child support can be set and I'm just giving extra bread just on my own. that's cool. But if I do gotta pay extra child support and I know that the mother is, first of all, I'm not having sex with nobody I don't think would make a good parent like that for real anyway. Not at this point in my life.
Okay.
Yeah, not this.
And not at this point in my life.
That's like shit.
And so,
Niggas just ain't been out this shit. We have a baby mother.
yeah, so and at this point in my life, if I was to get somebody pregnant, this, that, and third, I would trust that person to manage the money.
Yeah.
So if I'm making more money, I say, you know what, I know he ain't gonna mess this off. Let me go and give you this bread, because you're gonna do the right thing towards the child. But I understand just to safeguard yourself, if you do feel like that young lady might mess off your extra money, then keep the child support at a certain rate, and then everything else is on you. Whether you buy gifts or pay for trips or whatever, you doing all that on your own.
And I like the fact
Away from the court system.
I like the fact that you brought up if you trusted that person.
Mm-hmm.
What if the person that you trusted, let's say you went to the league, right? And she comes up, she meets you, y'all have a good time, it seems like she's good for you. She's only in it. You don't know this. You think that she's into you. She's only with you for the bread. Bow. Gets pregnant. Bow. Put your ass on child support. Because that's what she was looking for. How do you feel about the cuss? You still feel the same way about the
manipulation?
Yeah, with the whole
Well, she just played better games. You left it in.
I go back to my original statement of
she got that move.
I go back to the original statement of you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So when you had laid down and had sex with that young lady, whether it was protected, when she told you she was on birth control, whether you had proof she was on birth control,
whether you know how much that birth control,
whether you had proof she was on birth control, whether you did all that stuff, if there any time you lay down to have intercourse, having a child is possible. So if I'm in that situation, I'm in the league, and I lay down with this woman, I need to be smart myself, knowing like, okay, I need to know more about this chick just laying down with her. And I know in the heat of the moment it's hard, I was like that. But if you got more to lose, cause you got the bread.
How often do you think about it as a guy though?
Oh,
If a girl tells you,
as a guy, you think about it, you don't think about it at all. But if I know I have more to lose, if I'm rich, wealthy, and famous, I got more to
As a boy, you don't think about that. And you growing up, like you start to think about that.
It's just a responsibility.
Yeah, you start to think about that.
If you go into something, you have sex, you already done seen guys get tricked off of. So why would you put yourself in that same situation? So don't after it all, man, she played my, you got your ass played.
You played because you laid down with that goofy woman.
You did that shit. The court system is not to determine whether it's fair that you got your ass played or not. Yeah. It determines how much money that child deserves if y'all together.
And then too, maybe like let's get back from the famous stuff.
That's how they do the money thing. It's if y'all were together, how much the child would get out of your chick. That's why they do it like that. That's why it's more for people that have more money.
And
that makes sense.
Like I said, going back to like the whole basic, let's get away from the famous people. On a regular, average Joe, regular basis.
They just wait for that.
On a regular day basis, if you lay down and have sex with a woman and you have a child, then you know the consequences they have. You know she could possibly put you on child support. You could possibly do all this stuff. That's a part of the game. So if you choosing to play in this game, hopefully you get the right person.
What's like the only way you can put her on child support? Like if she showed that she's a bad parent.
Nah, I know.
Like drug addicts.
That's showing bad parent.
I was like,
are you in custody? Shit, you can win custody.
Yeah, you win custody.
I mean, it's just not. It's a less chance.
Most of the time, they like to keep it with the mother. But
it's
definitely cases. I know somebody personally who is a dude and he got his children. He had 2 girls. And he got both his girls.
She's an unfit parent.
Yeah, she was drinking and doing all
she had to do
stuff.
some nut shit. I don't think like off the strength of you saying I want my baby.
No, you know.
Because then they go back to nigga, she had this baby.
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. That boy said, I mean, she's a grown ass man. You lay down to get that little pussy. You either coming out with a baby, you coming out with your dick, your pride. You coming out with a win. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then when she put your ass on that child support,
you know what I'm saying? It's like when you lay down to have sex with, you knew that was a
I'm
possibility.
thinking about child support.
Shit,
You knew that was a
I'm
possibility.
thinking about it, nigga. If I fuck some random
If a
bride,
random bride tell you she,
Yeah.
well, not a random bride, because I'm just not with the random.
Hold on,
bride.
dude, are you talking about at the age you are now or back in the day when you thinking about it?
I'm saying,
I was thinking about it back in the day. I was thinking about that. I don't want to get my girl.
Nah, back in the day,
No, back in the day, back in the
I
day,
ain't-
I'm not trying to have a baby. Real
I'm
shit.
not trying to, but like the thought of me,
The
might
thought
have
of me
baby,
having
yeah,
a baby
yeah.
makes me say fuck.
Yeah.
I am fuck. It don't make me say child support. It make me say fuck.
But I think about the consequences.
Yeah.
I think about.
But you only think
Okay,
about the
did you
consequences.
think about the consequences?
Not when you was having sex.
Like,
when you
was it after?
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh
in the
shit.
Well, listen, I'm fucking around and put out there. Nah, this pussy ain't work.
Was it after a baby scare that made you switch your mind state?
The baby scared me.
But then that's only because most high school dudes, when they having sex with people and stuff like that,
They think
they automatically think if I have a child, dang man, I'm gonna drop out of school, I'm gonna take care of this baby. And they don't go to, oh, she'll get an abortion. You don't think about girls getting abortions till you get older. So when you in high school, you automatically like, oh man, I gotta provide for this baby. Like, you don't think about even a girl even getting an abortion till you get older, like till you get college and above.
So you didn't think about like Plan B at all?
I thought about
In
it.
high school, Plan B is not an
I ain't
abortion.
think about dropping out.
Yeah, but now I'm saying that
Shit,
abortion.
Plan B didn't get popular until we got.
Plan B was out of here.
But
I mean,
listen,
but
even if you did have sex with that girl and you nutted in her and you wouldn't go get a Plan B, if somehow she still got pregnant, I'm still like, oh dang, now I gotta be a dad.
man.
Yeah.
I still have to take care of
But
this
see,
baby.
that's because of the upbringing though. Like, cause we really can't even just talk about this shit like on some
Yeah,
fuck
like,
shit. Cause
yeah.
all of us would be parents.
Right.
Like if I had a baby in high school,
We thinking about taking
I'm
care of
fucking.
Yeah.
I'm fucking. Whole time I'm like, bro, how the fuck?
Yeah, this
I'm
man
finna
done job,
have
don't
to- I'm
have to
finna just have to drop out, trying to get 2 jobs, man. This is my life from now on.
Yeah,
For 18 years.
So you're not even thinking about that. So the child support portion of that don't come in your head because you like, we're gonna be together now because
Yeah.
I had a baby with you. You're not even thinking about child support. You don't think about child support till you get older and you in Panama City Beach on spring break and you got this random chick and y'all exchange numbers and shit. And
That's
they
when
don't
you
have
actually.
access.
That's when you actually got money. Because when you in high school, you ain't think about child support. You ain't got no goddamn money for no damn child support.
Exactly.
You go to child support right now. You gonna get $10 a week.
It's that shit.
What about this situation?
They gonna come look for my
You
ass.
say what?
What about this situation? Okay, they have sex. She gets pregnant. He wants to be in a child's life, but she doesn't want him to be in a child's life. So she keeps the child and still puts him on child.
That's not fair.
That's fucked up situation.
That's
Cause
not
she
fair.
what? Why is she? She
That's
not
a
here
fucked up
fucked up?
situation. That shit happens though.
She just don't want, just like the man
She
might
don't
not
just
want
fuck
her,
shit.
she don't
She don't
want
want
him.
Is the type of person he is?
It's just whatever.
They just don't like each other.
And
Basically,
then-
she don't like his
It's
ass.
saying that child support is not for a failed relationship.
And then, but go back to this situation. I hold them to the same standard. You knew what that man was before you decided to lay down and have sex with him. You knew that when you lay down and have sex with him, there was a possibility that you can get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So whether you like who he is as a person or not, you can't decide if he involved in that baby life or not because you had sex with him.
But she can't.
You decide you live by the sword, you die by the
It's a
sword.
middle
You decide to be involved with him, you gotta let him be a part of the baby life. Unless only exception I give if he reckless, like you know that he involved in shootouts and selling dope.
reckless.
So
Reckless
it's
niggas not-
still a guy's choice to be a part of the life, whether or not. I thought it was
In your situation, you said
It's
that
still on her.
said that the guy wanted to be a part, but she said no.
Yeah, it's like she's making it to where he can't see the child.
And I'm saying that's not fair for her because you can't allow
If
it.
he
If
take it
he take her to court, he can see her
yeah,
child.
if he take it to court,
Okay.
then he fool around and can see it on the weekends.
Yeah, you can't deny the
That's
father
so
the chance to
trash.
see the baby. You
No,
can
that's
go
straight. Like, you're a weekend dad. like the judge, like, bro, you're a real nigga, bro. Every weekend. Not every weekend. Every other weekend.
Straight up, what happened, G?
When what?
Okay, that ever happened to me some match like that? I'm
No,
straight to
you
the.
gonna-
Oh, no doubt.
I'm gonna fuck the kid up, though.
No,
bro.
you got it. Like,
Cause now
that's
they got resentment towards the mom.
Because
Like,
moms might say some shit like, "Oh, you see your dad on the weekend and he ain't want to be around."
But that's not the-
like she make some shit
And
up.
then every
But
weekend
you
she
gotta
out.
clear shit up with the child, like son or
Exactly.
daughter. I want to be here. Your
But
mom
see,
is
but
keeping you away
that makes
from you.
resentment though
But
towards
not
them.
necessarily though. Like
That's not your fault.
like the more
That's
you
the truth of the story.
the more you around your child, I feel like you'll find a way of actually when to tell that child that to where it wouldn't be resentment. It'll just be they'll know this is the truth.
I mean, I feel like there's still like with most things, that's word choice. Like you don't have to say
I mean, it's
your
a
mom
whole- you
keeping
ain't gonna-
it from you.
You ain't gonna
So,
know for a fact.
Cause then
I know what you tell your
the
child.
child goes back home on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, man,
You keep it
you
down.
really on some fuck shit. Like she don't know what the hell going on, and even though she is keeping them away, it's like, nigga, I take care of you every day, nigga. I see about you every day. You gonna let this fucking
But it's bigger
4
than
day a month ass
It's bigger
nigga
than
tell you I
just
ain't
the
shit.
mom.
I mean, that's in that case. It's just. I mean, typically you weren't supposed to go to court.
You a tip dad.
No, I'm saying typically you supposed to go into the court. Y'all both state y'all case, and then the judge picked. It ain't supposed to matter about sex or anything. It's supposed to be you either get y'all or we get over again. But that's not in reality. It's a fucked up system. It's a system that it just ain't fair for the dude in that situation.
Maybe I'm speaking like from like what I would do.
Yeah.
Because my biggest fear is if I had a child with someone and I wasn't involved, they're only getting what their mother has to offer as far as raising them. They're not getting
whoever she taking.
they're not getting none of my morals, none of my principles, none
Whatever
of my,
experience
the way that I
you
believe,
have.
whatever I spend. And I can't provide all the information 4 days out of a month.
Yeah.
Four
You
weekends
might
out
get
of a
every
month.
weekend. You might get 8 days.
Even if I get that, that's
Hey,
not enough time.
But you can't discipline. Like,
That's
you
not
can't-
enough time for me to instill in you. I need to see you every day, day in, day out. That way I can give you my morals, my principles, my values.
Yeah.
I can't do that in that limited time.
Especially because, like, during the week you go to school, that's when discipline comes into play.
So you think they should split the month?
Yeah, I think it should be more like that every other.
I give my child a phone.
Because, like, cause if you,
How you
But see,
split it?
I-
What do you mean?
Like-
Go ahead.
Half the month. Like you get
a week
15
to
days.
week, a week to week.
No, you get 15 days. No, I get 15 days.
in the midst of the school
Nah,
system.
I don't think. I don't.
It's better than 8 days.
Theoretically, that'll work. Like for the fathers, like I get more time with my child. But you got the child coming for everything. A child needs to be in a situation they're familiar with, that's stable. That way they can be firm.
Yeah,
and
you
firm
might not be in the
foundation.
same
If you
school
constantly
area.
switching back and forth, then I don't think that's overall good for the child.
But is it seeing your kid on the weekend? Good job.
It don't allow you to be a parent for
Yeah,
real.
because
Like,
now you just a fun dad. You just
yeah, you have to be
you
fun
just,
dad.
because you just
Well, who else you gonna be?
But what I'm saying is, if I have to take of who's gonna take the most damage, I'd rather your relationship with the child take damage than the child missing out on education, all this other stuff, emotional health.
You don't really miss
It's
out
all
on
in the same
education.
area.
Well, I don't think that
Like,
15 day stuff going
I don't
on.
think it should be.
Maybe 2
I
weeks
don't know.
off, 2 weeks off. Then.
I don't know.
I mean,
I think it's
feel
too
like-
much switching up.
I feel like weekends not enough.
Yeah, me.
Like weekends.
I'm
have
just
to
saying
make-
weekends wasn't
But
enough.
I'm saying I get that. But weekends have to make you the fun parent. Like you can't be the I'm on your ass. Like because it's like in real life it's
It's
like
the
bro,
weekend.
I only see you fucking for maybe 6 days a month, bro. Like calm the fuck down. like pump the fucking brakes. Like real shit. And then it leads up to the if somebody's calling. Like mom's calling, dad's calling. Who am I picking up and why? It's like, well, shit. This nigga, the weekend nigga, he bout don't want
Well,
shit.
that's gonna happen with the 15 days too.
I mean, but it kind of
I
varies
don't
because
think
it's like,
gonna
damn, hold on,
happen. It happen
mom.
less with that. When you have 2 weeks
Because
off
with
or
the
something.
more the parents you stay with, that's the more important parent.
But I'm saying if you stay in 15 and 15, you still gotta choose which one is the more important. It's still a choice.
I guess that's like which one you like more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
I
I'm
feel-
saying. It goes to that.
I feel like all this could be avoided because
Niggas
you
do
knew
what they supposed to do.
you knew what you was getting into. You knew that.
You can't
You
say
see
that
your-
though, AD. Everybody don't know that. Everybody
I
don't think
just-
like
I
that.
think
They might not know
everybody
it's
know
gonna work out, but you know you have a child that everything might not be peachy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like
Okay.
when you actually laying there go.
Okay, watch this.
When you have a child with the parent, I mean with that woman, you know that everything might not work out.
I thought
know
you were talking about. I
only
thought
see
you were
them on
talking
the
about going back to
weekend.
the.
You know you might have to pay child support.
Yeah.
You know you might have to go out. You know that when the game comes, so you might not like it, but that's the game that you decide to play. Shit happens, man. It's fucked up out here. Suck this shit up and keep it moving.
Like, I don't even, like, it's hard for me to even imagine having a real reason behind saying, I'm not going to be in my child's life. Like, just think about it. The only way I think I could ever even be like that, if, like, she was on some whole ass shit and, like, bro, I'm not even sure that's my fucking child. Now, if I had to question if that was my child or not, I ain't gonna be a motherfucking good. I ain't gonna be motherfucking good.
All you need to do is get the text.
No, but I'm just saying, to even have that thought, though, to be like, is that even my fucking baby? Like, I can see a nigga on some shit like that, but outside of this shit, I don't see how a motherfucker can knowingly say, I ain't gonna be there.
I think I can see it. I ain't saying it's right or not, but I think if the man feels like the woman is strong enough to raise a child, and he knows if he's actually in a situation, it'll mess the child up even more versus the woman.
Why? Because he a fucking or some shit?
No, he's a good guy, but like, that's still taking it away. Like, the child's still going to the place and more switching up a lot. So if he feels like the child might be better, he can do it behind the scenes, basically. If he feels like he can do it behind the scenes without the child knowing, because he feels like if the child actually knew him, knowing he wasn't around all the time, it might mess the child up even more. Versus the child just knows he has a mother, or she has a mother.
I mean, I kind of understand that, but at the same time, I feel like a child, it's gonna mess a child up more not knowing who that dude is at all. At least let me know who you are and know what the situation is, and then let me deal with it after that. Versus me not having no idea who my father is. I'm just walking through life not knowing who this nigga is.
Yeah, I'm talking about from the start though. Like after, like when they get 8 or something like that, when they really realize what's going on, maybe then. But I'm talking about like at the very beginning, to where he wants to step away. Like
I think you need to be there in the very beginning. In the very beginning,
know
you
the
be in a
stuff that
relationship.
they don't know. They know this.
Yeah, that, like you're not gonna show up at 8 years old talking about I'm your dad.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Roberto?
No, that's for the mother has to like integration.
But growing up at 3 years old, 2 years old, they know where's my dad. Like they see everybody with their father. Where's my dad? They ain't gonna just be sitting on. The kids not gonna be like, oh well, that's just how life is. Nah, they gonna ask some questions.
And then sometimes, like, just not being there, everybody can't explain shit with you. Everybody not good with their words. So, I was like, yeah, your dad is just, just don't got one of those. Why?
He's an angel. He's a guardian angel.
And then at 8, you just show up like, hey!
He's a guardian angel.
Kids be more willing to accept them though, like regardless.
Yeah,
but see, I feel like you have to let the child
Make the choice.
Yeah. Let me say, is my weekend dad okay with me? Or if I'm just with moms and I'm just like, fuck that nigga.
My thing is, what age? Do you
What
think
age?
the child is old enough to make that decision?
I feel like the decision might not get made because in a lot of cases, the person who's not getting seen, like the kid wants to see them. Like in a lot of cases, let's say your dad not around.
Yeah.
Growing up, knowing you have a dad and you see him sometimes, like you see him on the weekends and shit sometimes, it's like that curiosity, like, I want to go be with my dad. Like, I see you every day, mom. Like, I want to go be with my dad. I want to know what that's like. I want to see what it's like. Like, we do fun shit sometimes, but then it's only for them 2 or 3 days. Like, I want to go something and be like, you want to go with your dad for the summer? Hell yeah, I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm used to being here and we only do shit on the weekend. I'm thinking maybe like by like middle school, you probably, cause it's like being little
school,
you
that's
still just like enjoying
Thinking
everything.
real good about 6th grade, man.
6th grade, what you was in?
That's older than 8 years old.
What I'm saying,
That's
like
what
when I
I'm
was in
saying.
5th grade,
That's why I said 8. I feel like at 8, you
I was
probably
thinking
have
clear
more sense
enough.
about yourself.
to make that decision.
I think-
I feel like going back, I heard a woman tell a story one time. She was talking about how the baby dad was like a fuck up. He was always doing crazy stuff, and she knew that he wasn't like a. Matter of fact, this was This was Kevin Hart freaking story. I was reading this book. He wrote about this in his book. He was talking about his dad was a crackhead, was doing all this stuff. He said that his mama knew that his dad was like not a good figure, stuff like that. But he got to argue with his mom one time, and she was just like, you know what? I'm about to move with my dad. And she said that his mom was like, no matter how bad she wanted to be like, nah, you're not going to make us a bad environment. She let him go.
Mm-hmm.
That way he can make his own decision. He said we got over there. At first it was fun, you know, he staying up late at nights like that. But he said then when them junkies and stuff started rolling in at night and he ain't had nothing to eat and he had to sleep on the floor and it was stinky and stuff like that. He was like, nah, man, can I move back in with you? Like, I ain't trying to stay over here. And even though his mama knew that was going to happen from the beginning, she let him see that and experience it. That way he can make the final decision.
Right.
And so it wasn't like a resentment type thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. I get that. That was my whole point in the beginning. Like, he knew that it'd be better for him to take a step back until the child was willing to do that. But I'm saying, at what age do you think a child is knowledgeable enough to know that he wants to make a decision?
I'm saying about middle school.
Okay.
I mean, you can't.
I'm thinking, but see, it just depends on that thought process.
You can't really, you being real, you can't tell when a child really make that type of decision. Like, that's not something you should even be placed on a child to make.
Yeah, because everybody maturity level is different.
That's what I was just saying. That's what I was saying about the thought
I
process.
think you can place it on them whenever. Like, if they good enough to, like, you know, speak and stuff, I think you can place it on them. But I think you have to place it on them more than once.
I don't think you're placing it on them.
You wouldn't be placing on them because the child is asking about the father.
They just know. They just more of aware of the situation.
Yeah.
Not like who you choose. Not like that shit, but like just being aware of the
They're
situation.
like 8 years old. You knowing like, okay, I do have a father, but I've never met him. Maybe I want to go meet him.
I'm thinking that middle school they have more of an awareness for like the whole situation. Like
I think the dad not being there in the initial first 8 years is going to be more traumatic than him coming on later on. Yeah, you might think you're a bad dad and you not doing all this stuff, but when you miss all the daddy-daughter dances, or you miss go-nuts with dad, you miss all the other stuff. I'm going to be a bad parent, so I was going to wait till you got older, then I was going to come around. They like, hey, get the fuck out of my face. Like,
it wasn't about him being a bad parent. He didn't want to be a distraction. He didn't want to be the distraction.
You're not being there.
I think you being absent.
If you're only seeing him on the weekend, he might feel that way. I'm saying that just might be his feeling. I don't know if it's
true. I'm saying you gotta be a fucked up ass person to think that you're gonna fuck up the first steps and the first words and the first I'm gonna be gone for your first 8. When you're fucking crawling and you start walking and you start talking, I was gonna fuck that up. So I waited until you was 8 to come around. Like, I knew you was gonna be good at math though. I had a feeling.
Yeah, it's like when you miss all those monumental steps, like all those, you miss first birthday parties, you miss all this stuff. They not gonna give a fuck about you when they get 8 years old. Like, so you come around here, it's like, hey, I waited to come around because I ain't want to be a distraction. You know, I ain't want to throw you off the game. And they like, get the fuck out of my face, man. Like, they've already got accustomed to living life without you. So even though
you wouldn't come into the picture until that child comes up and says, I want to meet my father.
That's not what the fuck? Hey, Brent, you go.
Man, by 8, you dead and the kid.
Brent,
that's what I'm saying. It's still good then, because the child just knows he has a mother. He don't have to worry about the father.
But this thing about it, that's not healthy. Like, you go to preschool, you see everybody with that. That's still not. It's not right. You go to the preschool, everybody bring their dad bring them to preschool. You seeing all it. It's not like you don't see dads no more. Like, you see everybody else dad. You ain't thinking, shit. I got.
If I'm only seeing you on the weekend, I'm not taking you to school.
But you still know you have a father.
But you can know you have a father. The woman can tell. The mother can tell you have a father.
But
I think they rather actually see you know that they have something than just guessing it like, well, I don't know. If
I guess every kid will take it different. Every kid might not react the same way. Some kids might be good with it, some kids might not.
And going back to the example,
but that's not something you can.
Going back to the example,
I know that's not something you can gauge. That's what I'm saying. He might feel like that's the better choice.
And going back to the example,
he might be wrong, but he might feel it.
Saying you don't want to be a distraction at that time period. You might not be a distraction then, but when that child finally say, "I want to know my dad, I want to see them," you being coming in then is going to be a distraction too. Because now they got to get adjusted to something totally different. You being around now,
so it's something they want to do.
It's still a distraction.
I don't think so.
People want to play their video games, and if I'm supposed to be doing homework and I want to play video game, it's still a distraction, even though I want to do it.
But it's not an option with the father. What's the other option with the father?
What you mean?
Well, they have to, like the homework. What's the homework part with the father? The father is the video game.
Okay, but you come in and you gonna start being the homework person.
What the fuck?
No.
I'm talking about doing though for 8 years.
It don't change the fact.
I'm talking about
No.
the distraction was okay. The home you need to do homework.
Mm-hmm.
The video game is what's make what you want. The father would be the video game in this situation, correct? Mm-hmm. What would be the homework to where it's like you have to do this?
Life as it was already before you came into it. So from age 0 all the way up until whenever the child decides they want to see you, they got accustomed to living their life. Something in between that span struck their brain and was like, Mom, why everybody else got a dad and I don't got a dad? Well, son, I'm glad you asked. Here's this box. This is your father. If you would like to meet him, I'll show you. He was waiting for this day for you to ask. Now they like, damn, okay. So now they're not even focused on life as it was before. They solely focus on getting to know Pops.
Yeah, a little at a time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but you still distract them from having. They had a stable
fucking
base.
mystery for fucking 8 years.
They had
Like,
I didn't say this was
Don't
me.
tell
I'm
him
just
about
saying.
that. Say he's 8. When he's 8, he'll know it's me. What the fuck?
Give him these clues so he can find me. But no, what I'm saying is, in that span, they develop a foundation of based of how they would live life. Everything's going well, everything's going smooth, everything's cool. And now their whole idea and thought process about life is being shaken because now this new figure is coming in. And I have to get to know him. Every day I'm at school, I'm like, dad, so I got a dad. Like it's like so much
And he wants to be
emotional
a
stuff
dad,
going
like-
on.
But you know what I just thought about, Brent? You know how you said they might not want to be around for that first 8 years because they might be a fuck up? It's some people who have parents and they feel like their parents are fuck ups. Like they're gonna gauge you anyway.
Yeah.
Like you could be,
Exactly.
like you could be working hard.
Like
all
you can
the
be
time,
the weekend
but
person
be
that's
absent.
always there every single weekend on time, and they can still look at you like that for the 8 years that they knew you.
Or they can still look at their mother and still think that they're staying with day in, day out. So I'm saying,
That's what I'm saying. It's
so
depending
you're
on
not,
the child.
so you not being there, you just missed 8 years because you're gonna be a fuck up anyway. So you might as well be there.
I don't see the
I think-
benefit of missing
I
8
think you're
years.
saying that. What are you saying? Let me ask.
I think I'm-
Are you saying that they're gonna? Because I don't know. Are you saying they're gonna gauge what they feel about their parents, regardless of if they're
Yes.
here or not?
Whether-
Like, if you're here all the time, but you're at work all the time, I think a certain thing about you. Like, let's say you have a parent that, let's say the dad, he's working constantly, but the mom is always there. But you have a dad who lives with you, but you feel a certain way about your dad because he's never like really around.
And it's like the dad is taking himself out of the equation, basically.
What's
In
that
that situation.
What's your positive of not being there? I just
Yeah, well, what's the benefit of
You
taking
can
this?
focus on one thing instead of having to go back and forth to
one
me
thing.
on the weekend.
What one thing?
I have a mother. Let's go with the mother.
Okay, so you say he can focus on that one thing because you're not in the picture. But now when he finally asks about you, now he'll focus on more than that one thing because now you're in the picture too.
Only
Well,
because he wanted to.
You
Or
did.
he or she wanted to.
Because he did say the mother still let him go. The Kevin Hart situation still let him go. So he let him
There's
focus on
no,
just for-
there's no.
I understand that, but Kevin Hart, even in Kevin Hart book, he was saying he was fucked up because he wanted to spend time with his dad and wasn't around. His dad was out doing stuff like that, so that messed him up too.
Okay, take the same situation. You say he wanted to spend time with his dad. At the first
But his
point,
dad was a crackhead.
but that's what I'm saying. In this situation, there's nothing wrong with that. So when the child says he wants to go spend time with his dad, that's when you can let him make that decision.
I'm just saying,
Go
they
ahead.
got to get to know you from that point on. Why wait so late in life?
He said it wouldn't have mattered.
So you don't think 8 years without your dad ain't traumatizing? You don't
It
think
might be
you
and it might not be.
No,
it might
no.
be. It might be and it might not be.
Now,
Some
that
dads,
was
no,
the
I'm
Michael
saying
thing.
some dads
That's
die.
like-
Some dads die in a car accident and they don't have.
That's
Like that's what I'm saying. Like
some kids,
some kids really don't have a dad for the whole life.
And
Yeah,
some
very,
kids
very
wake up
fine,
and
but you
fucked up.
still, most of them still had this hold in the heart. Okay, this is select few. There's an exception for
You don't
everything.
know though.
I mean,
You grew up with both parents.
motherfucker, you perfect fine.
I'm perfectly fine.
But you
So
still,
I'm
but you
one of
still,
the
no, but
motherfuckers
you still,
that
but
come
then
up.
your dad was right.
I guess you're right. I guess it is.
Okay, I don't know. I don't want to get. I don't know.
You gonna make it personal?
Yeah, I don't want to make it too personal. I don't know how you feel about it.
It's all good. No, I ain't saying
So how often did you see him when you was growing up?
shit. Every now and then.
Not even every weekend.
I can't say that. I can't say every weekend. I went over there enough though. Like, I can't count the days, but
See, did you tell that fine?
We're talking about your age.
He removed himself though.
But you don't.
no,
like,
he's still around.
He's
He's still.
he has
In the
no.
beginning, he removed himself.
We got a communication. No, the whole shit with my dad is similar to what Brent's saying. It was like the environment, the type of shit he was doing, wasn't the type of place I should be around. But he wasn't absent. like completely like in the sense of it.
But
That's
that's not Brent's argument though. Brent, I'm talking about the 8-year part where he was still there. You still knew who he was. You got to build a relationship with him. So you take that 8 years away. You don't get a chance to build anything.
I'm saying in either situation, the child might react differently. That's all I'm saying.
But
I'm not making it seem like, oh, it's going to work out this way.
I get you not picking a side on it.
Okay.
But I'm saying, I'm just arguing the fact, I don't think not building a foundation with your father is a good thing.
Most kids not tough as me either.
But like that foundation is no matter if he's in the right place in his life where he can be the most positive role model, but building a relationship with your kid is important.
Yeah, communication guy.
It's like because you come in there and you just like any other fucking dude that come out the street and try to give me advice. I don't have any relationship with you.
Oh shit!
The child wants to build.
No, you see, you make it so it's not. It's a question. So if you build a foundation, it's not a question if she wants to or not. More than likely, they want to build their relationship.
That's what I'm saying. The father said in the beginning, before the child was born, I'm going to take myself out of the equation.
That's
I don't want it to be a question.
That's not a good thing. That's not no positive about that. Him taking himself out the equation is not a good thing. You're thinking about yourself when you say.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this. So no single mother was able to raise a great child.
That's not what I said.
No, I'm talking about they've never seen a.
I was a great child.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about they've never seen a man.
Oh, no.
That's not what I said.
That's the same situation.
I agree with that. You can be a great person and not have had your father in your life.
Yes.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that not having a father in your life still might fuck you up emotionally.
It might.
I still might be able to.
I'm not against it.
I still might be able to succeed. I still have a great job, have a great family, be a great father myself, and not have a dad. But I can still be fucked up from not having my dad.
It's still a traumatized.
So what I'm saying is, why fuck your child up for those first years?
Because it's not an automatic mess up. Is what I'm
You're
saying.
saying, I get what you're saying, because it's certain people who may have had a father that died while they were young.
Yeah.
People could have a father and their father died while they're like 1 or 2 years old.
Yeah.
And they grow up not having a father, but that's not due to him not wanting to be there.
You still didn't
And
really
you still not
because
completely fucked up.
But you still know he exists. You
And
still see pictures of him.
He didn't decide not to be in your life though.
the mother can still show pictures and stuff.
But
See, in this situation, I took what you were saying.
We're like, we got flashcards. This is your dad.
Let me say what
But no, I'm saying in your initial scenario, I thought you were saying the child doesn't know you exist, period, until after the child comes and says, I want to know who my dad is. And then the mother says, okay, this is your dad, this is the picture, this is all this stuff. You're saying,
I don't think that part, it wouldn't take the 8 for the child to realize I want to know who I want to see who my father is.
2 years, 4 years.
As soon as he started recognizing faces,
That's what I'm saying. It'll be that early. I use the number 8 because I feel like that's when a child has real.
I'm thinking 3 or 4.
Good sense, I guess.
I'm thinking
3 or 4.
Yeah,
I'm thinking when the words can go into a sentence form.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's when they.
That's how early
I ain't even
I'm saying they
I
can
ain't
say
saying
the words or where they were like the sense of knowing, like
No, at 3 years old, I worked with
When's the sentence form?
in preschool, she was in preschool. She knew where her mother had died. She's at 3. She knew where she
My little sister.
She knew that she had died.
She
And she had went to heaven.
but see, that's because she had known that she met him. She met him before.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm agreeing that you can build a relationship at that early of an age. It don't take 8 years. It don't take 5 years for you start building a relationship with somebody.
A child can learn the concept.
no. I'm saying he doesn't want the relationship. I'm saying he doesn't want the relationship to be just weekend. So that's why he removed himself.
But this is what I'm saying. You think
So
my bad.
what about when the guy comes in later on and it's still just weekends?
It's the child's choice now.
But this is what I'm saying. When you do that as a dad, you do that, you're thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about yourself. You saying, well, I'm a room on myself since I can't get all the days. Mm-hmm. That's not thinking about the
Not
child.
necessarily. You might think that
So
this one, at the beginning I said this woman is strong enough to raise a child on her own.
The dad thought that.
The dad thought that. That's why he felt like if I remove myself, this woman can do a great job of herself. That she can do it on her own
Because
not
he
behind
does-
the scenes.
because he
I can
only
pinch her
does-
some money and stuff.
Because he doesn't want only weekends.
Yes, he knows her well enough to where it's like I feel like if I'm in a child's life for only the weekend,
Because
I'll take my weekends over nothing.
That's the child supposed to choose. If the child chooses the weekend, then you just weekend.
that's what I'm saying. Remove yourself until the child wants to choose.
No.
Okay, I'm put like this. If
I
you
would
are
say
in your
that-
life, if you are in your life from crawling and all that type of stuff, and the child gets to a point to where he wants you removed because he's only seeing you on the weekend, what would that do to the
That
child?
should be
I
left
don't
up to
think
no
the child is
child.
going to say he wants you
That should be
removed.
left up to no child.
Because you have a relationship with the child.
The child
You
isn't
can have
making
a
no damn
relationship.
decision.
You can have a dad because
And then-
he's only coming around on the
and then
weekend.
my thing-
At 2 or 3 years old.
That should be left
You
up to
can
no
have
No
child.
a
lie,
dad.
no lie, no
Make a
lie.
decision like
I
that.
You
feel
can
like-
hate a dad just because like
The
you
child-
want to love your dad.
The child doesn't get to make the decisions in every aspect. The child doesn't get to make the
No.
decisions.
Exactly.
But a child can't understand the concept. I just thought about that because my sister, her mother died, and she knows that,
Mm-hmm.
and she's 4, and she knows that, and she also knows that the woman who's my stepmom
Mhm.
is her mom now, and she grasps that concept. So like she's not completely lost, and she's not like she doesn't seem because I won't know yet, but she doesn't seem damaged.
Yeah.
So I can kind of grasp. I think where you're saying it might not necessarily mess the child up. Just depends on that child's strengths and weaknesses, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that that's not up for a child. A child shouldn't have to make the decision whether you spend lifetime in my life. That should be a decision that you just do. That's just right from wrong. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's not a decision.
Okay.
That's not a decision where I'm gonna say, well, I think she's the better mother. She would be a better.
Yeah, that's not even your
That's not
decision.
your decision to make.
It's
That's
a big,
not-
that's the bigger picture shit.
That
Like
right.
that's not her mom's decision, and that's not your decision.
That's not the child's decision.
That's not the
nobody's
child's
decision.
decision.
That's nobody's
The
decision.
shit is up to just how it goes. It's just like, nigga, that's what you're supposed to do. That's kind of like when your parents be like, nigga, you ain't gonna get money every time you get good grades, nigga. You supposed to do well in school. It's just like there's some shit you're just supposed to do. That's like common knowledge shit. Like, don't say I'm doing this cause I feel like this. That's selfish as fuck. Or the mom saying I don't want you around your dad cause of this. That's selfish as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Allow the child to gain whatever they gain from both parties.
And it
That's how
should
shit
be, and it
goes.
still should be the child. The child should still be able to say, well, I'm gonna do this.
It's not the decision.
No, it's not a
They're
decision.
gaining the experience. If you're not shit and all you can provide
It's
is
shit.
ain't shit ways, let me just grasp the concept of your ain't shit ways. Let me grasp the concept
Okay, I
of her
understand.
ways.
And once the child grasps it, like 5 or 6 years old, and they realize like that's a bad situation for me. I feel bad every time I go over there on the weekend. That child can't say I don't want to go over there anymore.
The
You-
child can say
They
it.
can say
That's what I'm asking.
You should, let me get this right. You should be placed in a situation where you can be successful, but don't as a father say, I'm not right now. Let me not spend no time in their life. No, you,
Okay, this is what I'm saying. The father felt like the successful way to do it was to let the child lean on a strong mother.
and I think that's completely wrong.
It can be wrong. I'm saying that's how he felt.
But I'm discussing right from wrong. I ain't discussing whether he can make a decision or not.
Well, it started with how he felt.
It's a wrong decision. Like, he can have, like, I ain't saying niggas don't have opinion. Your opinion cannot matter.
Wait, okay,
It's a bigger picture.
the conversations keep changing because
Yeah.
you
I
said
think
this.
it is.
You said that's how he felt, and then I thought that your original statement was because he didn't want to have weekends.
No, it was never about the weekend.
No, he
It was
said-
about the fact
he
that
wasn't
he
saying
felt like if he was only seen on the weekends, it might do damage to the child instead of never seeing him at all. And he
Okay.
just doing stuff behind the scenes.
Well, if that's the case, then I do agree with DVJ. If you know you feel like you're doing damage or whatever, and that might affect the way your child might view you, let your child say, go experience that, then go tell his mom like, hey mom, I don't feel comfortable when I go over there, this, that, and third. And then let the mother make the decision and say, okay, if my child doesn't feel comfortable over there, then he's not going over there no more.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with it.
So yeah. Cool.
So that works, man. Well, I guess, man, y'all boys got anything else?
We good because you went like an hour.
Fuck you deadbeats. I hate you deadbeat ass niggas. Let me get that straight. I'm gonna go on a little rant. You deadbeat ass niggas. Fuck y'all.
Talk to him, Bo.
I'm tired of you broke ass, poor ass, cheap ass, wrong ass niggas, broke ass niggas. All y'all do is follow the pussy and think y'all getting some ass.
Talk to him,
Fuck
Bo.
you niggas. Fuck all y'all. That's all I got.
Bonehead got a little emotional a little bit. He's like, man, nah,
Oh,
fuck that shit, man. That ain't what you supposed to do, man. Love these fucking kids, bro. But shit, man, as always, man, it's been good. Views!